Ethan Klein is one of the biggest podcasters in the world with 9.8 million followers across social media, but doing so, he has a lot of issues with his former co-host Hasan Piker, who's just come out attacking his wife. In 2021, Ethan Klein and Hasan Piker released a podcast together called The Leftovers, which went for 19 months, going for around 54 episodes. But the reason they ultimately split up was because of Israel, where Ethan Klein isn't a big supporter of Israel, where he says he's not a Zionist, but does think the Jewish people who live there have to stay there, and was horrified by October 7th. Meanwhile, Hasan Piker has had a very different stance on October 7th, saying it was a direct consequence for all the actions Israel has done, and almost made it seem like it was deserved, which caused some issues with Ethan Klein, where he just said there's this whole problem with Hasan where it's like he's glorifying terror. After they split up, Ethan Klein and Hasan Piker are not on good terms at all, where Hasan Piker has responded saying he thinks Ethan Klein is a racist towards Middle Eastern people. And then when Ethan Klein went out of his way to sue people who were pirating his podcast and making money off it, Hasan Piker said nobody was actually interested in pirating his podcast, he didn't have interest, it was all for attention seeking. But now Hasan Piker hit a new low, saying it would be okay to justify violent actions towards people who were veterans of the Israeli military, like Ethan Klein's wife Hilla. What he failed to mention is the reason Ethan Klein's wife was part of the Israeli army is they do have a draft, which is why 80% of Israelis are actually veterans of the army, and a lot of celebrities like Natalie Portman, Gene Simmons, Gail Godot, and many more are actually veterans of the Israeli army. Honestly, I think Ethan Klein should pull a Will Smith here, and with that, I'm Charles Perallo. Please subscribe if you learned something.